and welcome to BOTB HQ, Parsons Green, South West London. My name is Christian Williams, presenter for BOTB. We're here to judge the Dream Car competition and the Lifestyle competition, running from March 26th to April the 1st. Just before I hand over to Leon, massive congratulations again to Brian Green, who won the Volkswagen Golf R Estate, and in our Lifestyle competition, Philip Fairs, who won the Apple Bundle. Now I'm going to hand over to Leon Farr to oversee proceedings today.
Good morning, my name is Leon Farr from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I'd now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a card out of the bag to determine their seating position. First up today we have Gareth Deneen.
Morning, Leon.
Morning, Gareth.
Good morning, my name is Gareth Deneen. I'm a senior county referee and I appoint referees to various competitions throughout the London area.
Okay, Gareth.
I'm orange.
Next up today we have Mr. Trevor Weaver.
Good morning, Trevor. Good morning, I'm Trevor Weaver. I've been refereeing for over 30 years and I also act as a mentor.
Okay, Trevor.
And I have the green card.
Next up we have Mr. Matt Cannon.
Good morning, Bill.
Morning, Matt.
Good morning, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and active footballer.
Next up we have Mr. Peter Georgia. Morning, Peter.
Morning, my name is Peter Georgia. I'm a senior football referee and tutor.
Great. Next we have Mr. Ari Mondoka.
Morning.
Morning, Ari.
Morning. My name is Aaron Mendoka. I've been involved in football for over 30 years, firstly as a player, then as a referee.
Just to left, Ari.
What?
And last but not least, we have Mr. Andy Braithwaite.
Good morning, Leon.
Morning, Andy.
Good morning, my name is Andy Braithwaite and I'm a football referee and mentor.
Just one left, Andy.
Yellow.
Thank you. Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I'll ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, thank you, judges. Okay, Peter, yours is the red cross here. If you could talk us through why you placed it there, please.
Yes, two players in shot, the playing in white and blue behind. Maybe I think the guy in white, he's backing in and looking at the ball and maybe going over his head, that's why he's at a slight angle. And the guy in blue, he's very much focused, maybe ready to fend off the backing in of the actual player. But the easier one to gauge was this guy here with his eye line very square on to his forehead there. This guy is a bit more difficult for me to gauge where he was, either that way or this way. But I do believe as he's backing back, there's more of an incline that way. If I went that way, that means this guy would have been way out, so I've gone slightly steeper, and that's where I put the centre of the ball there.
Thanks, Peter. Andy, yours the yellow cross here. If you could talk us through why you placed it there.
Thanks, Leo. Yeah, the yellow cross is me. As my colleague said, I feel that the guy in blue is probably giving me more of the insight because he's not squinting or anything like that, and so that, for me, he's looking clearly over this fella's head. As far as I can tell, he's just looking over his head. Ball is about to drop somewhere within this region here. Again, it's quite difficult to judge his exact eye line, but I feel that the reason being that I place it is because he's just literally about to drop it, and I'm going to try and chest it, bring it down or flick it up.
Thanks, Andy. Okay, Trevor, if you could talk us through why you placed the green cross there, please.
Yes, mine's obviously the lowest. I agree with everything. This guy's eye line gives us that, which we more or less all agree with that angle. Why I put it so low, the way he's tilted back, I think he's struggling to get to that ball, in the fact that one is passing over him, if you know, and his head's way back. So I've decided that the angle of his forehead rather than the eye doesn't give you too much. Has determined that I put my cross there.
Thanks, Trevor. Gareth, if you could explain why you placed the orange one there.
Okay, I agree with the consensus so far, the giant guy in the all blue shirt. We've got a good clear view of his eye and we've got a good eye line from him, so I don't think there's any dispute, it's on that line there. Player in the white shirt, I think he's got underneath the ball, I think his head's nearly as far back as it can go. I think he's looking up, but we can't get a clear view of his eye, so I'm looking forward to the magnifier on that one. But I agree with Trevor, I think he's overstretched, or he's got underneath the ball, and therefore he's looking straight up, and that's why I put my cross.
Thanks both. And Matt, yours the purple one here on the left. It's obviously white.
Yeah, again, we're all agreeing with the guy in blue. I didn't have a problem with this guy's eyes. I think he's looking straight at the ball. And although he's leaning back, it's one of those typical headers where the player's sort of leaning back into maybe a centre half who's trying to hold him off, and he'll get up and flip the ball on. So I think the ball's coming in here, and he's actually in control of what he's doing. And I put my purple cross there.
Thanks, Matt. Now, if you could explain why you placed the white cross there, please.
Yes, I believe the player in blue is in full control of this challenge, and he's on the ground, so he's steady. He has a clear view at the ball. I went straight away for him, and his eye line is just that one. Player in white is jumping back, he's leaning, he's trying to stretch as much as he can to get to this ball, and just checked where I believe he's looking. He's straight up as well. That's why he plays like this.
Thanks, Aaron. Okay, judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen.
Let's get the line first of all. We take a line from him.
Yeah.
So from his eye,
We got
to
Yeah.
No, that's the one. All right.
you got that one?
What about the magnifier on his eye?
Yeah,
This one.
Yeah.
He's just, you see,
He's looking straight.
he's looking
Forward.
straight.
Can you just move the cross off his eye? His eye?
Yeah.
I think he's looking up.
I mean,
He's looking this direction.
what
If
if
we
we?
stick in that.
But what are we going to? I mean, if we take an average, we will put it somewhere, but none of us have got it.
Yeah, but if you look at his eye, you can see his
Yeah.
pupil.
Pupil is there.
It's not as though it's obscure.
Yeah, I'm not,
Yeah.
No, so I'm saying that then.
Yeah, but to me, it's that tilt of, and obviously to Gareth, it's that tilt of that head.
Let's just check we got the eye line on him.
He's straight as well. He's exactly the same as this one, actually. He's,
If that was the case, the ball would be there.
no, but then he's still, his head is slightly tilted. That's why we get to the
If your eyes will still follow the ball, no matter how far you tilt it,
Yeah.
you can see his eye. He's
Yeah,
not looking
exactly.
up. He's looking that way.
We'll just get the cross off the actual eye.
Okay, like that.
Thank you. And just come straight.
You cannot stretch it like I don't think it will work, especially for his position as well.
Okay. Basically, though, we've got to look for the average.
Yeah.
Well,
So
You've got
it's-
four.
over to
Yeah.
if we look for the average, we're going to put it where none of us have got it. So
We have
it's,
plus or
I
in fact,
think
the average
we've
is
got to
going to
take.
be just the right side of here.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't. It'd be probably about.
No.
No, but
Yeah.
there's four there.
Yeah,
and
well,
so that's to say it's got to be over
what
here.
I'm trying to say is I'm willing for my green cross to come out.
I think I am as well. So I think.
So therefore, with I would like it. I think in the cluster, although I don't know if you'd agree, that I'd like it to obviously come down, and so perhaps would Gareth. So that does take slightly out crosses,
Well, we're on the blue line there, Trevor. I don't think we can go back to this guy's eye. I don't think we can see any white to the bottom of his eye. So I think my angle is too steep, so it can go over. But I think the height-wise, I don't think it's as low as that because we've got to use that blue line.
but
Well,
The average is still a bit low though. I think you're lucky.
Then we have four, so that's a plus.
Somewhere between there and there.
that's
the local condition where
it's going to be slightly adjusted.
To discontinue,
Because it's-
orange and green or include these.
and the average would be more. I would have said about there.
Yeah, but if you both agree that he's not looking steeply up now, we put magnifier on it, the average has got to be
Take those two out.
Yeah,
the average of these four.
Yeah.
Because obviously the magnifier shows something that we couldn't see on the screen before.
Yeah. So we're all still happy with the blue line.
Yes.
Yeah, very
I
much
think
so.
it's
Yeah.
just left of that line there. We've got across the
So that would be right on there to start.
No.
Right on there.
So don't take into account the
Right on the blue line.
yellow and the orange.
Click on that.
I think the series thing, yeah, it's there.
I think I agree with Peter. Chris.
Yeah.
On the
Okay.
See where that blotch is over there?
Yes.
I think it can come down.
Yeah.
That's if you want to take into account.
Yes, of course, yeah.
As well.
Still, I think I agree with
Can we
this.
put the ball over the other circle over the cross, please?
It works well.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to move to that one, yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
Okay. Okay, judges, unless anybody else has got anything to add, then I'll submit those coordinates. Excuse me, Harry. Okay, so the coordinates selected are 7, 2, 1. That's 7, 2, 1, 5, 8, 4. That's 5, 8, 4. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform best of the best. But for today, that concludes the judging process. Thank you.